play some basketball tonight. I guess that feels pretty good.
Definitely excited. It's been a while since it seems like it's been forever since I actually played a game, but definitely excited to get back out with the guys. The recovery for a lot of different reasons, but definitely excited, to get out there and play tonight finally.
You come back from an injury before, like a hamstring injury. How does this feel in comparison to that?
Same but different, just as far as the hours you have to put in to take care of your body with rehab and stuff like that. But this one's different because I was still able to do a lot of running. Still able to be active for the most part. Just couldn't really involve my left hand, which is something that it's a little different, I guess, especially when it comes to dribbling, shooting, passing, that type of thing. But overall, with the same plan, it's just trying to take care of my body, trying not to protect it, and use it like it's brand new.
Was this about the timeline you were expecting, or was it a little longer than maybe you expected in the summer?
Maybe a little bit longer than I expected, but things happen sometimes in life where you just got to adjust and adapt and deal with it. So just glad that I am back tonight rather than a couple more weeks later.
Khris, were there any setbacks or anything that you were deemed that way, or is it just a matter of your body feeling ready to play basketball, as opposed to maybe?
Yeah, I would say more just my body getting ready to play basketball. It's just it takes a lot to go out there and play and perform at a high level like a lot of these guys do in the league. So I just wanted to make sure that I was mentally, and physically prepared, to play at a high level of basketball.
Can you describe how that feels? Like, how do you feel? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels like a strange thing to try to comprehend.
Yeah, I feel fresh for the most part, but as far as rust, I know they're still probably going to be there some, even though you try to shake as much as that you can off, but it's hard to simulate an NBA basketball game. I mean, the style is just different, the tempo is different, the rhythm, everything involved, but hopefully I adjust quickly, lean on my teammates a lot to help me through.
When you were with the herd, what did those kind of practices entail in terms of getting you ready?
Just, playing 5-on-5, basically open gym style where we put time up on the clock and we just play it out. So it was great to play with those guys. I'm appreciative for those guys making the time out of their schedule to come down and, help me get back and work on my game. A lot of those guys had days off where they decided to volunteer, come down and, get some runs in. So definitely want to thank them for that.
I think last time we saw you, it was about a knee injury in the playoffs. So just wrist rehab aside, what did the time off and off season do for just your legs after a couple years of a lot of basketball?
I think it did a lot. I mean, with my knee injury, it just needed time. Unfortunately, I just didn't have enough time to get back out there and play during the playoffs. But after the season, it was just kind of give it some time off, and then it should be clear to go. Thankfully, so far, I haven't had any problems with my knee. I'm not expecting to either.
The wrist, how much was it bothering you late last season? I mean, how difficult was it to deal with? How do you feel now with yours?
I don't think it was that difficult. I just knew it was something was there that, bothered me a little bit. I was able to play through it. There was a little bit of pain, but I think a lot of basketball players throughout the season, definitely during the playoffs, they played through a lot of pain just to be out there and compete and do what it does to win, do what it takes to win. So I don't think it was nothing, I should not have played through or tried to. It was just something that I just was going to have to deal with and get fixed at some time.
What was the thought process on waiting a little bit into the summer to get it fixed?
It was, just listening to the doctors. I mean, we really didn't have a clear picture of what was really going on with the wrist. Kind of just told me to take a couple, 2 or 3 weeks off and see how it feels then. When I came back and was starting to feel the same, that's when we started, getting second opinions and looking around. And that's when we figured out there was a problem that needed to be fixed.
I think I saw Bobby tweeted out that Christmas came early. You found out that you were coming back. I mean, what's been the reception like for your comeback, and what's it been like for you to watch these guys through 20 games?
First, it's been great to watch these guys through 20 games. They've been playing extremely well. So hopefully I don't come in and mess anything up for them. I just want to fit in, help them continue to win games. But on the other side, I think, the guys have been saying they wanted me back, but they don't want me to rush and pressure myself to tell myself I need to be out there, that, they're going to be able to take care of business, but they can't wait till I join them back out there.
So they don't want you to rush, but mentally for you, how tough is this window? How tricky is it for you when you haven't played basketball in over 200 days?
It's tough. I mean, as soon as you feel like you can run and shoot and dribble, you want to play, but it's not that simple. I mean, you know, the training staff, the coaches, they're going to make sure they put you through, you know, whatever, a whole bunch of different drills, the grinder basically, just put you through any and everything that's physically and mentally exhausting, just to let you know sometimes you're not ready, and then when you're able to do all those things that, you know, you are ready to play.
Chris, you're going against Darvingham for the first time. What's it going to be like seeing him on the other side, and what did he mean to you as the coach when he was here?
First, it's, you know, DM means a lot to me. You know, he's, you know, first off, you know, a great person. He was a great coach, of course, but, you know, he was like, you know, a brother to a lot of us, gave us a lot of advice man to man for stuff off the court, but then, you know, having that big brother on the court, on the sideline, that's been through it all, that's seen a lot in his game. But seeing him on the other side, it will be weird for a little bit, but I mean, I only had him as a coach for 3 or 4 years, so I used to see him on the sideline a lot, talking, you know, a little trash or, you know, just jokes or whatever on the sideline. But, you know, it's going to be great to see him tonight. We talk from time to time, we keep up with each other, but, you know, I'm extremely grateful that I had him as a coach for those years. You know, I think he's going to do well over there in LA.
What kind of impact did he have on you as a player?
A lot. Just like I said, he's been through a lot. He's seen a lot. He's played in this league. Whenever you have a coach that, you know, has played in this league, is his experiences, you know, advice that he gives to you. I mean, you can't really get that from too many other people. So he's been on both sides of the ball or the court, or, you know, on the sideline and player where, you know, you take that advice for why you're playing, and then some stuff life after basketball things. So that's when, you know, those conversations mean a lot to me, because it's not, you know, playing basketball is only, you know, hopefully 20 years of your life. But yeah, forever after basketball. So to figure out how to navigate different things through life, he was great with me and, you know, talking to me about those things.